Johnson City Community Theater is currently the oldest community theater in Tennessee. We are located at 600 East Maple Street in Johnson City, Tennessee. 60 years ago, we renovated an old church to give us a black box theater, which makes us truly unique to this area. Our theater seats close to 250 people. With the stage being so close, there really are no bad seats. See? Even with our relatively small space, we are able to create beautiful sets thanks to our many set designers, including Tusculum College Arts Outreach Program, who is always willing to let us borrow flats and platforms when necessary and if we ask nicely. There are many different ways to get involved in a show. Auditions are announced normally 1 to 2 months prior to the actual audition dates. We post them either on our website, jcct.info, or they are announced through our Facebook page, which you should totally go follow if you haven't already. Once the cast is announced, rehearsals begin and a new theater family is born. It takes over 100 hours of rehearsals to put on a show, so if that seems like a little too much time, maybe you should think about working in our box office or our concession stand. You're only required to be there on the show nights, and it's only for about an hour or so. We are also always looking for ushers to help us on our show nights. Your job as an usher is simply to show patrons who have paid for their tickets to their seats in the auditorium. And you get to see the show for free. The sections in the auditorium are divided up evenly, but don't worry, we'll have a cheat sheet for you so you don't get confused. During a show, you are most likely to find us on Saturdays dedicated to set building and theater cleaning, both of which are essential parts of any show and keeping the theater clean and alive. If you are ever bored on a Saturday, feel free to come down and help us. There's always something for someone to do. One of the perks of being involved in a show at Jcct is that you get to have a free headshot taken professionally by our photographers, who are always more than happy to dedicate some of their time and their equipment to our cause. After 6 to 8 weeks of rehearsal, once the set is built, the costumes are finished, and the actors are ready, we start what we call Tech Week, or Tech. Some people also refer to it as Hell Week, but Tech is when both lights and sound are put into the show. If microphones are being used, this will also be the time where they're balanced to make sure that you get a full, nice sound when you're sitting in the auditorium. Tech Week normally consists of 4 to 5 days prior to opening. Tech consists of 4 to 5 days prior to opening. It's long, sometimes grueling, but in the end it is a vital part in the production of any show. Without an efficient Tech Week, the show can suffer overall, even if the actors are totally on point. Our shows run for 3 weekends, and we normally try to do 2 matinee performances, since sometimes those are easier to get to than night performances. They vary depending on the show, but we try to make a point to advertise them correctly and to let all of our patrons know the accurate times. If being on stage is a little leery to you, you should consider working backstage. Every show normally needs to have a light tech, a sound tech, and a crew to help us move our set pieces on and off stage, as well as people to do costumes, makeup, hair. The list never ends. For more information on ways to get involved at Jcct, you should email us at info@jcct.info. I promise we can always find a place for you. You are also more than welcome to join us every second Monday of the month at 6:00 p.m. for our monthly meetings and updates on what's going on with the theater, what we want to do with the future, and ways that you can get involved. For the most current updates, like us on Facebook. And for more information, please visit our website, jcct.info. And again, if you have any questions or you would like to find a way to get involved, please email us at info@jcct.info. And anything else you may want to know about. And if it's not there, even though it is regularly updated, please feel free to email us. info@jcct.